Hello everyone, welcome to Heroes of Might and Magic Olden Era. This is not a sponsored stream. I did get sent through a key to play this, and I thought I would have a look because it's something I've been keeping an eye on for a little while. So we're going to be jumping into it today and seeing how we get on. I did play some of the old Heroes of Might and Magic. I think it was like 7 maybe that I played a lot of. One of them I played a lot. So I'm really curious. And I played Songs of Conquest, which was cool. Oh, god damn it, it skipped it. We'll try that again, shall we? Cool intro. I want to play the intro because it's cool, but I was all tabbed. Yeah. Hooded Horse published quite a lot of stuff. Anyway, I should be tabbed in this time. Oh no, I clicked through too many times again. Bro, it's too easy to skip the cutscene. It's cool. I really like the artwork. It was interesting. I was like, what is this? Anyway, really cool intro. We're getting through. We can't even get through the intro. I think I'm going to struggle at this game. Anyway, it's a nice change of pace from our usual. Hopefully we can hear it this time. Yeah, Melon Lords was, published by Hooded Horse,
You have all dreamed of peace.
Multiple album.
Yet it was nothing more but an illusion. That is about to shatter.
Melon Lords. Not quite.
Look at
I don't know if I like
struggle.
the way that they've done the cutscene.
So pathetic.
Because it kind of feels like one of those Photoshop filters you used to fuck around with when you were in school. This game comes out on the 30th of April.
Not even death.
This isn't like an early access
You comfort.
view of early access sort of preview. Feels like a mobile game, man.
We will be your
Oh my
salvation.
god.
Don't resist your
Yeah, bear in mind, guys, I'm not sponsored to play this, so we could be attached if you like.
Embrace your new master.
Interesting. Yeah, there you go. There's the intro. I thought it was cool. Let me just turn down the sound a bit. I haven't actually loaded up any of the settings and stuff yet, so oh, it looks like it's already turned down a bit. TAA, wonderful. Cool. All good. All right. Can we get real opinions and not coded messages? Like, it's not my cup of tea. But that is my way of saying that I'm not into it. But this is a game that I want to be into because, like I said, I played a lot of the old Heroes of Might and Magic. Like one of them, I can't remember which one it was, but I played a lot of it. And I played a lot of Songs of Conquest with the guys. So yeah, like excessive profanity and Jamalki and porns and stuff. So that was fun. So I'm excited to do this. There is a tutorial. I don't know if we just go like new game or if we should actually do the tutorial. I feel like maybe I should do the tutorial. And we can all get into this together. Tactical turn-based game where you'll explore maps, recruit and level up heroes, develop cities and battle your foes. Throughout the game you will encounter various mechanics. These will be introduced and explained step by step in this tutorial. Your journey begins with the gameplay basics mission, where you learn the core elements of the game. Once completed, you'll unlock a series of short challenges designed to deepen your understanding of the game systems. Alright, cool. Oh, the bug faction? I haven't seen it yet. I can't remember if it's like... Maybe it was like... Let me see. Heroes of Might and... Was it 3? Maybe it was 3 I played. No, it wasn't 3. It's 6? Five looks familiar. I think it was 6 or 7 though. Maybe 6 and 7. Yeah, I used to play like I used to play a lot. Okay, when you enter the game, you find yourself on the global map, the game where various objects, locations, and enemy forces are scattered. By default, most of the map is just covered by fog of war, a visual effect that obscures the landscape. Alright, to move a hero, double-click on the map using your left mouse button. First click the path, and second will confirm it. Okay. Depending on what its points are at, the mouse cursor will change to indicate possible actions or warn you if movement is impossible. In the game, you encounter large territories. So hold right mouse button, drag cursor, WASD, minimap. Okay, cool. You can only plot a route through areas that are not hidden by fog of war. Okay. Movement will end in a battle if it's red. Hero doesn't have enough. Okay. Move to the marked area. It feels smooth. So Olden Era is basically supposed to be like a homage to the old games, like pre-5, I guess, the ones that were 3D. Even only gameplay. Yeah, so my history is definitely that I played like probably 5, 6, 7. It looks like I was just googling them to see which ones look familiar. I think it's maybe at least 6 and 7. I think you want to crash yesterday map being caused by desync. Maybe, although usually if it's caused by desync, the replay will say it's desynced. But I didn't restart my game actually, did I? So maybe. Large hourglass at the bottom of the screen to start a new day. Okay. I'm just trying to like take in this UI. Great, your hero's movement points have been restored. Let's go. Well done on completing your first task. It's very Okay, sure. Now proceed to the checkpoint along the road. Go. You have an interactive object, the Redwood Observatory. A special structure that removes the fog of war and a large radius around it. Throughout the game you will encounter many interactive objects. To learn what each one does, simply hover over your mouse cursor over them. We found the Eagle Towers in Assassin's Creed. You've uncovered a large area of the map, revealing new objects. Passage is guarded by enemy and piles of gold. Before attacking the enemy and moving on, collect all the gold around you. As you do so, the amount of each resource will be displayed in the resource panel at the top of the screen. How far can you zoom in? Oh, that's cool. Oh, I like the shift there. That's nice. Like it's kind of 3D. Like it is 3D, but it's like, oh, cool. Do I have some sort of streamer key? Like, why is he being timed out? Stop timing people out. Yeah, I've got like early access to this today. So yeah, thanks to Horse for that. This isn't a sponsored stream though, so just bear that in mind. They haven't like given me a script or told me anything to say. This is just me being interested in playing this. They send me cues all the time for different things. Alrighty. So I guess we're just ending the turn. We're gonna go collect some gold. A bit of gold. Can I attack the sheep? Keep going and plot a route to the squad blocking your path. Your hero will start a battle as soon as steps into square adjacent to the squad. Okay. We're getting there. If we don't click on them, we have to just go next to them. Battles in Heroes of Might and Magic take place on separate battlefields divided into hexes, hexagonal spaces. Creatures move across these hexes and engage in combat with enemies. Battle proceeds in rounds. Once all stacks, both yours and the enemies, have taken their turns, the next round begins. The sequence of turns is determined by initiative. The higher a creature's initiative value, the earlier their stack will act in each round. You can always check the turn order by looking at the initiative bar at the top of the screen. Before the battle begins, the tactical phase is activated, during which you can adjust the placement of your troops. To do this, drag any friendly stack to the highlighted area. If you drag a stack onto a hex occupied by another stack, they will swap places. Okay, wow, that's just forwards. The goal of the battle is to defeat every unit in the enemy army. To achieve this, your creatures must attack the enemy's troops. Game features creatures with 3 types of attack: melee, long reach attack. So the creature can attack a target 1 hex directly behind adjacent hexes, okay, and ranged attack. Wait, so what's going on here? Oh, okay, so that's like you got a space between, and then this is like an actual range attack. Okay, cool. The damage decreases. Wait, the damage decreases as the target moves further away. Okay, that's pretty important. But like that should be in bold. If a stack can't attack at the moment, it can move closer to the enemy. The reason I'm going through the tutorial, by the way, is because the rules of how these games work always changes. Like, it's so silly. Like, even, like, I guess this is going to be similar to the, like, OG Heroes of Might and Magic, probably, in the way that the game plays, but like, Songs of Conquest, for example, is different to, like, Heroes of Might and Magic 7, and this is probably different to that, so I think it's worth taking it all in. Alright, if a stack can't attack at the moment, it can get close to the enemy. The maximum movement depends on the speed. A creature making a melee or long reach attack can both approach and attack in the same turn. Move the mouse around the target. Both approach and attack. Move the mouse around the target hex to see which hex your creature will attack from. Okay. Range attacks do not include an approach phase, so ranged creatures must choose between moving or attacking. Okay, good to know. Any action, attack, an ability, or move ends a creature's turn unless otherwise stated. When your creatures attack an enemy in melee combat, they can receive a counterattack in response. The number of counterattacks is limited. Usually creatures can counterattack only once per round. In certain situations, if you don't want to stack to attack or move, you can use additional tactical options. Wait or skip turn. Stack delays its action until the end of the current round. Okay. Manage troops wisely. Cool. Cool. We'll be fine. I'll just keep our bows together. You get a spell book here. But they have a long reach attack. Cheeky backstab. Not really understanding why they can go twice and I can't. I love this UI though. Like, what? Look at that book, dude. I can just click on this all day long. That's so nice. I feel like I might have played this wrong. Oops. So I gotta be careful here not to like move my cursor wrong. Because it's quite sensitive as to which side you're going to attack from. You see that? If I want to attack from this side, I have to have it in this little area of the hex. And I move it slightly, and it's attacking from that hex. That's going to get annoying, I feel. That's going to get very annoying. Here's my magic movie site. It's probably been like, I don't know, 10 years, maybe more, since I played Heroes of Might and Magic, like 7, I imagine. A long time since I've paid any interest to a Heroes of Might and Magic game. Has it always been like that? I don't know. It seems like maybe it's just my mouse sensitivity or something, you know? I just don't think it's... I think what you should do is like have to move to the hex first and then just attack from the hex. You know what I mean? Rather than doing it both in one click, but... Anyway. It's only face a weak journey, or weak enemy. Cool. Swordsman garrison. Maybe I'm just getting confused because, like I said, the last game that I played like this was Songs of Conquest. Oh, the swordsman. 150 stream streak. Hell yeah. They're just making sure that you can't miss those extra swordsmen, eh? Oh, I have to switch them around. Pretty bad, don't I? So the key here would be to like check what their range is, right? Their speed. See if they can actually get to where... I understand why they're attacking twice though. Is their initiative just like way higher than me? Okay, the fact you can't hover over these and see what they mean is actually kind of gross. Where's the tooltip, bro? High morale. Okay, gotcha. Is this released? No. It comes out on the 30th. I'll do it with pin. Just so people are aware. This is a press release version. Game releases on the 30th. There we go. Pin. Help. I leveled up. Heroes 3 is such a big teenage. I missed Heroes 3. I don't know why. I think it was because I was on, you know when Uplay first came out? I think like they were advertising Heroes of Might and Magic and I ended up playing like the latest one at the time. Because it was like not too expensive. Anyway, hero skills and levels. By exploring one defeating opponents, your hero can level up. Random improvements. So each new level, hero receives random improvements to their attributes and selects one of 3 skills. I'm not sure I like how it's random, but sure. Choose your skills wisely to strengthen your hero. Heroes with well thought out skill combinations play a major role in success. Each hero has 4 attributes: attack, defense, spell, power, knowledge. Attack and defense are added to corresponding stats of creatures in combat, increasing damage they deal or reduce damage they take. Spell power boosts the effectiveness of spells. Higher values mean increased spell damage and longer duration. Knowledge increases the hero's maximum mana. Each hero also has 2 combat stats, morale and luck. These apply to all creatures in the hero's army. Morale affects creature behavior. High morale can give a stack an extra turn, while low morale can cause it to skip its turn. The greater number of factions present in your army, the lower its overall morale. An army composed of 1 faction gains +1 morale. An additional faction reduces morale by -1. So it's not encouraging you to mix, right? Luck influences the chance of landing a lucky or unlucky strike. I just want tank facts back. It's good to see you, Forky. Did you see I was playing Eve again? I've joined Hannah in low sec. Wanted to. I don't know if we'll cross time zones, but I am on in like the afternoon my time sometimes. Attribute gained at each level depend on a hero's class. Heroes are more likely to gain attack and defense. Magic heroes are more likely to gain spell power and knowledge. Okay. Similarly, the probability of acquiring specific skills varies. Might heroes tend to learn army-focused skills. Magic heroes more likely to be offered spell-enhancing skills. Like how this game looks. It does look good. It does look good. Yeah, I do like the UI, the like artwork or art style. It's all pretty cool so far. We can get a fireside tea time with Vulcan where we just talk about tank facts. Is this what I should do? Just get the fucking green screen to work and just sit back with a where is it? It's over here somewhere. We'll use this one because I can't find the other one. The Jane's Warship Recognition Guide. I'll just sit over here. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Today we're talking about the Pratt. It's a high freeboard ship with a 4.5-inch gun mounting in the A position, which is at the front, immediately forward of the SSM launchers in the B mounted position, which is just behind. Yeah, with a commentary, of course. Yeah. Quality content. Maybe. One day, when I'm more old and refined, maybe, you know. Anyway, each skill has 3 tiers: basic, advanced, and expert. As the heroes level up, the skill can advance as follows. Okay. Upon reaching the advanced tier, you choose one of 3 sub-skills. Upon reaching the expert tier, you choose one of 2 final sub-skills. Each upgrade improves the core effect of the skill and allows you to tailor your hero to preferred playstyle. In addition, your hero can attain an elite class. To do so, you need to acquire a specific combination of maximum level skills. It's a challenging path, but the reward is worth it. The hero will become significantly stronger and gain powerful new abilities. To find out which skills are required to unlock an elite class, hover over your mouse over the class icon in the hero's profile and also pay attention to the hints shown when leveling up. If a selected skill brings you closer to an elite class, a small icon of the corresponding class will appear next to it. Okay. That's a bit much for me to take in. At any point in the game, you can view detailed information about your heroes. So is this here? Ah, okay, that's what they talk about. Swashbuckler and Paragon. Those are the elite classes. Heroic strength deals plus 60 basic damage, and friendly creatures always deal maximum and take minimum damage. Cool. Tungsten tanks and fact and tactics. I think tungsten tanks and facts would be kind of funny. The name goes well. Alright, so I gotta choose him a skill, right? Friendly creatures, basic attack deal plus 15% damage. Okay, basic wisdom. Hero can line up to tier 3 spells without knowing the corresponding magic score. Or hero gains 2 sight radius. So I guess it would make sense to take that, right? Continue on your way. Am I supposed to like go have a look over here? Or is that the edge of the map? That looks like the edge of the map. I feel like I'd explore otherwise. Okay, we're gonna learn advanced features. Let's carry on. Which one have I completed and which one haven't I completed? Yeah, this is the advanced tutorial. That's confusing. You know, they should literally just give me games to play, and I will tell them like things like that, and they can just change it. You know, like because it wasn't obvious which one I'd done and which one I hadn't. Because normally the one that is imprinted would be the one that you've done. Anyone else think that, or am I just being weird? Anyway, welcome to the second one. Goal is to reach a city opposite the end of the map and capture it. The city is guarded by an AI player, so you prepare your hero for an upcoming battle. Start by capturing nearby mines. They'll provide you with resources and become the basis for your economy. Okay. On the global map, you'll encounter neutral squads, hostile creatures that guard valuable items, important objects, or passageways to new territories. Neutral squads can feature one or more creatures at a time. The creature model on the map represents the strongest stack in the army. However, your cursor over it, creature types, and suspected to guard. Okay, cool. Pay attention to the estimated difficulty of the battle. This indicator shows how challenging the encounter is likely to be. Sadly, project managers tend to rate small changes like that as not worth the effort. Yeah, but I mean, even just like, you could just switch it around. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Both neutral armies and your hero's armies can include a wide variety of creatures. Each creature has its own stats, passive traits, and active abilities. You cannot normally view detailed information about the enemy hero creatures until you're in battle with them. However, you can always check the stats and abilities of creatures in your own way. Simply double-click the portrait of a desired unit at the bottom part of the screen. Okay, there's more. As you explore the world, you'll come across a wide variety of map objects, buildings, and items your heroes can interact with. Hovering over any map object will display a description, helping you decide whether it is currently useful to visit. Just like with the standard movement, you can set up a route to a map object. Once confirmed, the hero will automatically move to it and interact upon a variable. Each object has a specific interaction squares located just below it. When setting a destination, your hero's path will be planned accordingly. Okay, Windmill. Once per week gives the first visiting hero a small amount of random resources. Produces 2 wood daily. Produces 1,000 gold daily. Produces 2 ore daily. Alright. Is a small amount of random resources. Right, gold, wood, ore, crystals, gems, mercury, and alchemical dust are the main resources in the game. They're essential for nearly all gameplay activities: constructing buildings, hiring troops and heroes, studying and upgrading more. Your objective is to gather a variety of resources and use them strategically to strengthen your position over time. Resources can be obtained in several ways, found directly on a global map, acquired by capturing mines, or collected by visiting objects across the map. Cool, cool, cool. A lot of this is kind of simple. Let's just go and start smashing faces in. I'm already kind of looking for a speed up. Oh, there's an autoplay as well. Interesting. Does it really matter which side I attack them from? Do I actually have any spells? Combat magic. One way to win battle is by casting spells that the hero knows. During your creature's turn, the hero can use their spell book. 4 schools of magic, each containing a different type of hero. Heroes can cast up to 1 spell. Casting spells consumes mana, which does not automatically restore between battles. Ah, okay. So mana doesn't restore between battles. After you cast a spell in combat, it will be unavailable for several rounds. During the game, you'll be able to reduce the cooldown time of spells, but remember, under no circumstances can you cast the same spell twice. Oh, Weakening Ray is nice. Remove 1 counter attack. You can avoid taking damage. I could do this. I just want to try this out, see what it looks like. I think it's pretty cool. Let me just like skip you and let you go bonk 'em. I didn't mean to actually skip turn, actually I meant to wait. Dope. Right, many creatures have abilities, special active skills that can deal damage, strengthen friendly creatures, weaken enemy creatures, and more. Unless stated otherwise, using an ability will end the creature's turn. To use abilities, you need focus, which accumulates during the battle. When a stack attacks or takes damage from an enemy, it generates 1 focus point for its army. After accumulating 6 focus points, you get a focus charge, which can be spent to activate abilities. Different abilities require different amounts of focus charges to activate. The required amount is shown on the ability icon. After using ability, it enters cooldown, becomes unavailable for several rounds. Cooldown duration is equal to the ability's activation costs. Many creatures have powerful abilities that can significantly alter the course of battle. Okay. Your hero can use active abilities, which requires focus charges. These abilities follow the same rules as creature abilities. You can use your hero's active abilities at any point during your creature's turn. All heroes start out with a simple ability. Okay, so do I have, how many do I have? Is that 3? 3 out of 10? Or is that just 1? 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Gotcha. Some interactive objects have an owner. So most of the stuff that's like similar to games that I've played like this before, I'll probably just skip over. Lines. Okay. Interesting. Dragon Utopia gives a very large amount of gold and valuable artifacts after defeating its guard. We'll go over here next because I don't want to mess with that yet. So, days, weeks, and months. Explore the map and interact with important objects. Recruit troops to strengthen, construct new buildings. Develop a city, open a screen, follow one of the follow ways. Move a hero to the guest square. We'll click on the city model. Is unique. Okay, at the start of a new day, movement points are restored. You can construct new buildings. Temporary effects may activate every 7 days. New week begins. Every 4 weeks is a new month. These time intervals also trigger major game events, most notably creature growth. The number of units available for recruitment increases in cities and the special objects on the map. Okay, cool. Catch you there, Tommy. Similar game with Battle Brothers. I have looked at Battle Brothers before, but it wasn't a game that I actually like ended up playing. Yeah. I don't think I was as much of a fan of like the art in that game. Okay, cities are the cornerstone of your progress in the game. Each one is unique and offers vital functions. Construct new buildings to expand your city's capabilities. Buildings unlock features such as armor recruitment, upgrades, trading, and more. Construction requires resources. Okay, cool. By default, one building can be built in each city per day. Recruiting creatures. Okay. Upgrading creatures. Upgraded dwellings allows you to enhance your units. Only creatures whose improved dwellings are present in that city can be upgraded. Okay. Once a tavern is built, you can recruit additional heroes. While not essential, having multiple heroes gives greater flexibility. Trading resources and artifacts. I would say that having more than one hero is essential in most cases, right? Trading resources and artifacts. Construct a marketplace to exchange resources and artifacts, helping you manage your economy more efficiently. The more marketplaces you own, the better rates you get. Okay. Every faction offers distinct advantage. Cities tied to a specific faction provide exclusive features that can dramatically shift your game in your favor. Additionally, cities generate gold daily and accumulate lore points, which are used to activate lore points. Okay. Each city can hold up to 2 heroes at a time. One in guest position. Hero is visible in the city on the global map. One in the garrison. Okay. You can freely move heroes and creature stacks between the guest position and the garrison during your turn. However, keep the following in mind. Every hero must have at least 1 creature stack. A hero without an army is considered defeated. Apart from neutral squads, creature stacks cannot exist on the map without a hero. One cannot transfer creatures from the garrison to the guest position unless there is no hero. Once transferred by a hero, creature stacks can remain in the garrison without a hero. Okay. Alright, what's going on with the map here? It's looking very pretty. Alright, construct a new building. Oh, there's a decent amount of buildings, isn't there? Lore points are tech upgrades, basically. Okay. Allows a select hero to spend a day learning. Moves fog of war. Fortifications. Allows recruitment of guard captains and sun aegis. Hippodrome. So cavalry. Marksman. We already have a muse, which is giving us crossbowmen. Griffin Rookery. Unlock 7 random tier 1 spells in the Magic Observatory, and the ability to spend dust to upgrade tier 1 spells. Okay. I feel like the Solar Temple is probably the best thing to do first. Why can I not do that? What am I missing here? I can construct everything else, but I can't construct that. Is that to do with the lore? It's not immediately obvious. Oh, pick an upgrade. Right. Yeah, thank you, fish. Yes, I see that now. I thought this was just like all of them. Right. Interesting. Let's have a look at the laws before we decide. So each faction in the game is unique. Its cities feature special buildings, it recruits unique units, and its heroes belong to that specific faction. On the global map, each faction is also associated with its own type of terrain, which affects various game mechanics. However, the most unique feature of each faction is its exclusive set of faction laws, which are research options that change different aspects of the game. This is like one of the things I've never liked about games in general, is how, why do we have to call this faction laws? Why can't we just call it research? Like, I know it's supposed to be like flavor, but it's so irritating when like games try and like, I imagine this is a thing that's been the case in Heroes of Might and Magic for a very long time, right? But I always find it weird when games purposefully don't standardize, especially like controls and stuff. It's a pain in the ass. Anyway, strengthen the economy, improve creature stats, and modify core gameplay rules. As you play, you earn lore points, increasing your faction's level. With each new level, you gain 1 lore seal. These seals can be spent immediately or saved to unlock more expensive and powerful lores. To unlock high-level lores, you must invest in some seals into the basic ones. Some lores require multiple seals to unlock or upgrade. Some lores have multiple levels. Each level increases the effect of the lore. Lore points are generated daily by cities, but can only be earned by heroes during active play. Defeating neutral armies grants lore points equal to 20% of the heroes gained XP, excluding any additional bonuses. Capturing neutral objectives on the map also gives lore points. Okay. So I need 2,000 lore points to get 1 lore seal. Alright. Let's just have a look at like what these do. So increases gems, morale, swordsman growth increase. Like, what's actually kind of crazy? Because a part of me is just like, oh, I just get gold. Probably just the best thing to do initially. And astrology points. Okay. Magic is a key element of the gameplay alongside armies. Heroes can use spells both in combat and on the global map. To cast spells, they need mana. Mana is a limited resource that partially restores each new day. If the hero starts the day in a city that contains a mage guild, their mana is fully restored. Heroes can only use spells that have been added to their spellbook. Spells are divided into Daylight, Nightshade, Arcane, Primal. Each skill has its own focus. Daylight focuses on support, Primal, damage. Okay. Spells are ranked by tier. By default, all heroes can learn and cast first and second tier spells. To access higher tier spells, they must first develop proficiency in the corresponding magic skill, which is acquired like all other skills. Some artifacts may allow heroes to ignore this restriction. There are also neutral spells that do not belong to any school. These spells have unique acquisition conditions. Most often they are unlocked through skills and sub-skills. To use these neutral spells, the hero must also reach a certain level. The higher the spell's tier, the higher the hero level, or required hero level. Okay, so this is where our astrology points go, right? I really like the way it's done. It reminds me of Skyrim. People are gonna hate me for saying that, but you know, like in the Skyrim like upgrade system. It's probably inspired by old Heroes of Might and Magic, right? Right, I can't do anything here at the moment. That doesn't look like. I'm just trying to see like if there's a astrology resource somewhere that I can see. Because like here we see the lore points. On this, Is it somewhere here? I don't know. Anyway, here's our units. Swordsman, Crossbowman, Griffin, Lightweaver, Cavalry, Inquisitor, Angel. The Angels look fucking cool. Great, anyway. So I can choose another one after that. Oh, I love that screen of astrology. Spider said wizard crossing the scales. Use his gold daily. Alright, let's just do that. Economy plays a central role in Heroes of Might and Magic. Throughout the game, you'll encounter sources of income, but cities are among the most important. Certain buildings in the city can generate resources automatically. The primary resource is gold, used for construction, recruitment, and other essential actions. Constructing specific buildings will increase daily gold income and may also unlock an ability to harvest additional resource types. Cities also generate lore points, astrology points. So astrology points are special resource that allows you to increase the level of the magic observatory. So I guess I don't have a magic observatory yet, that's probably why. To boost daily gold lore, upgrade a city's central structure. Cities aren't the only source of those resources, you can acquire them through other means. Okay. Cool. Right, we've done our building. We might as well just recruit everyone. And they'll just stay in the city for now, I guess. Okay. How do I leave this view? Return. Leave city. Okay. So I should probably go to the city and pick up those peeps. And then we can come back down there. In Heroes of Might and Magic, you can use multiple heroes to explore the map more efficiently and quickly. Each hero has their own level and set of skills. They can each play various roles, from a simple scout and resource collector to a great commander who can conquer your enemies. Heroes can be hired at any city where a tavern is built. Hiring requires 1.1 time payment of gold. You can control a limited number of heroes at a time. Capturing new cities increases this limit. However, if you lose control of the cities, the maximum number of heroes decreases and you may lose the ability to recruit new ones. Your currently recruited heroes are displayed on the right side of the screen. Okay, cool. Achieve mine as well. Yes. Cool. So someone can appear from this portal but not enter it. Okay. To know. Reuse her in battle. Curious how these are gonna do. They have like an eagle with them. That's cool. Oh, rude. Could I have shot as well? Each creature in the game is a unique entity with its own stats, as well as passive, active, and passive abilities. Units of the same creature can be combined into a stack. The more units in a stack, the more damage it deals. When taking damage, units in the stack can die. Yep, I understand all of that. So HP, attack, defense, damage, morale and luck, speed, initiative. So I kind of just want to go spank their range forces, right? I'm in range to do that. The animation's nice. Hello, Juto. What we got here? Fireball. To all creatures, 70 damage. To all creatures in 1 hex radius does not affect Phoenix's score. Not affect Killens. Deals 45 magic damage to target creature. Oh, interesting. We do also have Heroic Strike. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think it's been that long since I played Heroes of Might and Magic, to be honest. Juto spotted me in Tommy's chat earlier. I was enjoying watching him play Napoleon Total War. Not a game I expected him to be playing, but yeah. +1 morale. Cool, a nice wooden ring. While exploring the world, heroes can find and equip artifacts. 1 main hand weapon and offhand, head, armor belt, pair of boots, back. 2 rings, item, holy relic. Okay. Artifacts come in 4 rarities. Legendary. And there are sets as well. Interesting. Artifacts can be from sets can be improved. This requires alchemical dust. As your hero levels up, they can learn up to 8 skills. 3 possible tiers. Can be enhanced with 2 different sub-skills. Didn't we already learn this? Heroes can equip better artifacts. Yeah, okay, cool. Does she automatically equip that? That's fine. Experience. Right, and then I can select you. We can go pick up the old friends. Can I split these in half? Split. Split. Just select which slot you want to put them in. We should build our next thing as well while I'm here. Let's get a tavern and then we can get a 3rd hero. I actually really like the building thing, it's nice. Ista or Nadir. Plus 5% movement for every 8 hero levels. Starts with Masterful Vulnerability spell. This spell makes the target always take maximum damage. While casting this spell, effective spell power is increased by 1 for every 3 hero power levels. I know if I prefer this guy. He can be my explorer. Oh, look at the upgrades on these. Holy moly. They look so cool. Look at the upgrade on the Griffin as well. Sick. Alright. Where are you, good sir? How do I make you leave this city? I think he's got to leave first, right? And then maybe do other things. I wanted to send him over here. Yeah. No, I know the basics in that sense, thank Carl. Because again, I played a lot of like songs of conquest, which is very, very similar. That recently, I mean, like obviously it's been a while since I played Heroes of Might and Magic. Except, yeah, it must be 10, 15 years ago. So this is like just like a press release preview that I'm playing right now. But this isn't a sponsored stream, just so you're aware. I just really fancied playing it. Right, you set, so you go here. And then you can leave. Right, nice. Cool. Well, at the start here, we might as well just use all our heroes to do different shit for now. Open Bear was some time ago. I played it. Or was it? It might have been available during Next Fest, actually. Oh, right. Okay, so we could have fired, but we're getting like the maximum damage reduction. So it'd be better if we got a bit closer. Oh, we're gonna be point blank in that, bro. Magic we got. He doesn't have any yet. Okay, awkward. Probably should have equipped some. Alright, I think that's everybody moved. So one thing I will build here then is... God. Mage guilds are one of the primary sources of spells. Each level of the guild you build unlocks additional spells, which visiting heroes may be able to learn. Heroes who begin their day in a city with a mage guild can also fully restore their mana, so they've got to stay here for one turn. To explore, let's just go to this. So, yeah, now we can unlock these. Or are these the ones we've already unlocked? Okay, healing water doesn't revive, it just heals. It's good for large units. Target friendly creature takes minus 25% range damage. Deals 30% plus 3% hero spell power of enemy creatures' maximum HP as magic damage. Each the spell is recast on the same target, it deals 100% more damage. Okay. Target friendly creature gains 2 attack and defense. Target enemy deals minus 15% damage of basic attacks. Versus target enemy. Cursed creatures take pure damage at the start of their turn. Okay, it's like a damage over time. Like this one. So we have that by default, but we can upgrade it. Okay, interesting. So in different cities you might have different spells available, I'm assuming. What does like the next level of this do? Unlocks 6 random tier 2 spells. Oh, interesting, yeah. So every city can have different spells in it because it's random every time. That increases each visiting hero's attack by 1. Sure. Okay. There's not really any like zone of control in this game, is there? I've got to kind of be a bit careful. I do like the animations and the artwork, I think it's good. Guess we can't go here at the moment. Some sort of like flying creature that can go here. Or flying hero, I guess. Now, what do these have? So clerics, Grand Inquisitor or Ascendant. +4 to tier 1 growth in all your cities. Hero gains 1 luck. All who fall in battle do so in the hero's name. Whenever a friendly creature dies or kills an enemy, the hero's attack, defense, spell power, and knowledge increases by 1 for 3 rounds. I kind of like that. Advance as well. Friendly temple creatures deal plus 10% and take minus 10% damage on native terrain. Interesting. Whenever a friendly stack dies or kills an enemy stack, the hero restores 3 temporary mana. Grants new ability, dispelling all negative effects from the target. Probably feels as trying to heal Purging Touch, but I mean, Purging Touch is useful all the time. It's kind of situational. Walk past that. Oopsie. Alchemical Dust is a special resource to improve various elements of the game. It's used to enhance artifacts, upgrade spells, and construct upgraded creature dwellings in cities. Unlike other resources, there are no mines that produce alchemical dust. You can obtain it by discovering it on the global map, synthesizing an alchemical lab, destroying artifacts to extract a small amount. So can I upgrade? Why? We can upgrade the ring, for example. Just gonna do it. So that is just straight +2 morale. It's kind of crazy. Okay, cool. What I'm probably going to do is, at some point, I will grab this guy and we'll just funnel everything into his army and then give him all the artifacts and everything. High morale. Can you just wait? I want him to come to me. Ouch. You just hit me twice. My two griffins, bruh. Interesting. Alright, well, we'll just go for it. Fuck it. I have to do a heroic strike. She leveled up again. Okay. Expert righteousness. Can learn tier 5 daylight spells with advanced daylight magic. Seems like a good idea. Then again, upgrading this again seems fun. So, Guardian. Whenever a friendly creature kills an enemy stack, it fully restores its HP. Okay. Grants a new ability. Increases attack of a friendly creature by 100% of the hero's attack and spell power. Its defense by 100% of the hero's defense and knowledge. Okay, so basically doubles the effect the hero gives. Not really that useful for her because her attack and defense is so low. Whenever righteousness is triggered, the hero gains +2 attributes. That's good. I like this more because it affects everything. Okay. So I'm just going to take the gold for him. They're in range. Doesn't range. Maybe I could have finished them, but they're all good. Not the crossbowman. Right, easy. Permanently increases each visiting hero. Cool, sure. This guy is literally just my boy. He runs around and does shit. He's gonna be. So this restores 20% of heroes' maximum movement points and grants 20% at the end of the week. Let's go over here and get into the XP. Oh, this. Advanced logistics for sure. Hero restores 5 movement points after each victory. No. Neutral global map spells cost -4 man. Wait. Neutral global map spells. Interesting. Every day the hero saves 50 unused movement points to use for the next day. Okay, I like careful planning. Kind of feel like I should bring him all the way over here just to get that stuff as well. Cool. Does he have anything interesting on him? We already built, so good. Okay, you can have those. That's fine. What? That was weird. That was a bug. She got them. I just realized that he was interacting with her, even though I right-clicked on the other dude. Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna give her stuff to the other guy anyway, so it's not too much of a problem, but... Magic. Indeed. Well, she can go beat up that guy nice and easy, so that's great. Anyway, he's gonna carry on over here to take his attack. Not that it really matters for him, but... We can actually garrison mines. Okay, that's interesting. Cool. You, sir, have already visited, but I have, so... Oh, it does say I already visited. Let's go and do this. Strong. We are strong now. What is... Deals plus 20% range damage for 2 turns for 5 bolts. Okay. I didn't look at the abilities of the other ones actually. I should probably pay attention to that. Because this bar at the bottom here is like the generation rate. This one has Valiant Cry. This creature's attack increases by 5, initiative by 1. Go! We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. We're gonna shoot you again. You're not moving. Yippee. Actually, we should probably... we should be fine. I've only got one at the moment. I can like just heroic strike there. Why not? Cool. Also breathing. Please do anything? No. Mountain Monastery. Permanently increases each visiting hero's attack, defense, spell power, and knowledge by 1 for 5,000 gold. $50 to $99. Alright. Tell you what we're gonna do. We will bring her back over here and we'll stack her up with that guy. Also, this chap should go and get some spells at some point. I forgot to build last time. Oops. Ranking the Heroes of Magic 3 vibes and Modern Mechanics UI. I think it's nice so far. It's very pleasant to play. Feels nice. But yeah, have a good night, man. Marketplace. Sure. So it has its own cities, universal functions and faction-specific features. In all cities, you can build a tavern, use the marketplace, and visit artifact merchant. In addition, unique buildings. For example, the root of a temple city, you can construct 2 exclusive structures, the Scouting Skyship and the Guild of Six Winds. Okay, so our unique buildings are this one and this one. I should probably think about building something that's actually going to give me more dudes at some point. Interesting. We can buy and sell. You, sir, need to actually come over here. Spells. I need to figure out how to do that. How do I give you spells, sir? I need to do that first. Oh, okay, interesting. Where's my spell book? I've been dumb. Well, they actually have biographies, that's cool. The fragment of a person. Cool. He is a might hero, so maybe that's got something to do with it. Also, actually, he might need to stay here one turn. Now I think about it, because that's how the mana thing works. Right, you get your experience. Friendly creatures take minus 20% damage from basic attacks. Sounds good. Let's see if we can get those like elite classes going though. I think we need basic offense for that. Do that as well. We need to go to the Summit Automaton. That's the animation. Nice. Go. You say hello. Make sure we're handing these over properly. That. Actually, I probably want to keep one of those. And... Cool. She's actually higher level than he is. This is fine. Gonna do that. Okay, so in this situation, it'd probably be worth getting some magic because they're a pretty stacked army. You're just ending your turn. Oh, nice. High morale roll on the crossbowman is pretty sick. New hammer 4. Oh. Not quite. So, like, whenever I think about Warhammer 3 now, I get, like, anxiety playing that game because of the amount of shit that's been added since I last played it. I don't think I can keep up with the amount of units and stuff that is added to that game now. Like, all the new heroes and stuff. And this all costs so much as well. Really become very scummy. Might come back to it at some point, but at the moment it's not something I want to play. I don't know if it's worth always like attacking first. Like in that situation, would it be better for me to just go and attack him if he's going to attack me anyway? Probably, right? And they made a good product, and now they're just milking it. Yeah, exactly. Morgan Ancient Gamers just confirmed he's getting old and cannot keep up with new games. It's like the King's Bounties games. I don't know if you can say this looks like anything other than Heroes of Might and Magic, to be honest. Like the OG. Right, our advanced defense. Friendly creatures take minus 20% from ranged and long reached. Oh, that's nice. Friendly creatures generate plus focus points when they take damage. This bonus is doubled. They know recruitment. I like that. The minus 20% damage. Go to the mountain monastery and acquire some knowledge. Yummy. Right. Yum. Not sure why I bother to move these a lot of the time, honestly. Well, those are archers, so we've got to actually move closer. A nice hat, a knowledge hat, and experience. Alright, well I should get each of my heroes just come over here and use that, I guess. Oh, did I not build last time? I always forget to do. When certain conditions are met, your creatures can be upgraded. Okay. Upgraded creatures come in improved stats and abilities. Each upgrade supports a unique role or playstyle. Creature upgrades are performed in cities. There are two ways to do this. You can use the upgrade creatures button, double click a specific stack, open its detail and click upgrade there. You can only upgrade creatures in a city that has been corresponding to upgrading dwellings. Okay. I'm not sure why they aren't replenishing. Is it weekly? It's weekly. Right, you sir, can you fuck with magic now? I don't know. I don't understand how the magic works in this game. Can anyone else figure that out? I feel like I'm being stupid. Let me just have a look at my other heroes, see if I can work this out. How do I know? The spellbook is here. So spells can not only be used in battle, but also in the global map. Global map spells are a type of special type of magic. These spells have a variety of impacts, allowing heroes to get hidden information and alter the rules of movement. Some of them can only be cast once a few times a day. Okay. You can acquire global map spells in various ways by discovering special artifacts on the map, learning specific hero skills, and more. However, the most powerful spells are unlocked through learning them in the Magic Observatory. Your cities generate a small amount of astrology points, which help you deepen your understanding of magic. By accumulating enough points, you will get insight into the magic inscribed in the stars. You can spend it to learn or upgrade especially powerful global map spells. Proper use of global map spells can significantly influence the course of the game, granting access to previously unreachable areas and objects. The casting hero immediately interacts with any allied hero within 12 squares. Okay, usable 2 times a day. Right, let's have a look at your magic then. You don't have any magic, right? Or is it? Oh, okay, so he only has to go to the city to pick up those spells. Gotcha. Gotcha, so you don't actually have to assign them. Interesting. He has the spells now. Right. I thought you had to, like, give them a certain number of spells. But they just get them all. So that's nice. You might as well move a little bit further forwards. You're coming over here to get your extra movement. Already visited, already visited. fine. So I'm assuming that I could get a spell that allows me to get to the Dragon Utopia, right? That's basically what it's telling me. I don't know if my main guy has a spell that can do that. Reveals the precise number and intentions of all neutral squads within 24 spaces. Okay. Cool. I feel like I should send him to the city as well, just to pick up the new spells. There's a new week has just begun, so maybe I can recruit new units. Whenever this creature gains a positive effect, its defense is increased by 2. This creature and adjacent friendly creatures take minus 30% range damage. Well worth reading those, isn't it? Change upgrade. What do these do? Strikes twice when performing attacks. Ah, okay. Kind of like the Sun Sages. So that's the anointed upgrade, right? I'm just going to do the upgrade for the Muse as well. We can recruit one of these. View from the heavens. Hero's sight radius by 1 while this creature is in the army. Strikes twice when performing ranged attacks. What does the other one do? Ranged attacks deal full range damage at any range. I feel like double strike with range is way better though. Alright, you can just go there for now. And we might as well just upgrade that singular one. Get that one from the stack. Nice. I'm starting to get the hang of this, I think. So the other thing I can keep doing here is if I upgrade the Mage Guild again, we might be able to get some nice spells, or global spells. So what level is the global spells? Primal, Nightshade, Daylight. Is the global? Shadow Flight. Ah, so this is the astrology points. Gotcha. So immediately restores 40 movement points to the hero. Usable 1 time a day. We can basically like move extra. Creates an entrance to a pocket dimension on an adjacent space that lasts till the end of the day, allowing any allied hero to leave creatures and artifacts there. If an enemy hero interacts with the pocket dimension, it disappears. Teleports the casting hero to a selected city you control. That's nice. Shadow Flight grants the hero the ability to fly. Flying above obstacles costs extra movement points. Aid of Light creates a portal until the end of the day, allowing any hero to travel through it. Entry is from any free adjacent space, and exit is in any free space within 5 squares of the hero. I guess it's just to like skip fights, maybe? Teleports the hero to target location within 8 squares. How much do I need to unlock this? It says I have 1 astrology point. We'll certainly come back to that. Oh. I'll upgrade some of those like that, and then these ones can upgrade those. I think I'm just gonna upgrade these ones. I was 52. No, it's not max stack. It's just because it's fine. We'll just leave one there. Cool. Right, does he need to stay there in order to get those spells, or has he now learnt them? Okay, he's learned them instantly, so you don't need to stay there, which is what I thought may be the case. Alright, cool. Well, he can carry on now. He's staying where he is, that's fine. Although, technically, she should be the one that's staying, because... yeah, let's put her in there. Oops, keep looking. Pop them out. Because he moves faster on roads, so it makes more sense for him to be the one that's running about the place. Already visited that. Okay, we'll send him over here now. Although I don't know if it's worth spending 5,000 gold on him for the time being. Probably not. So let's just make sure I'm upgrading this. Forgetting to build it every day in the castle? Yeah, I am. I know. Probably get this, it's fine. The rookery. Get some griffins. Nice. You just have one character collect weekly resources and troops, and then one character as a fighter explorer. Yeah. That's basically what I'm doing. Although I have two characters at the moment. We'll probably maybe make a second army with one of the people in the garrison at some point, because when this guy gets too far away from the city, we'll need like somebody to carry the extra troops, right? So that's probably what we will do. I think we only get extra troops weekly, right? So she can recruit those now. He's running around collecting resources and whatnot, so that's fine. Be nice if it did like prompt you a bit more about the building stuff, because I feel like I'm going to forget that all the time. During your adventures, you expand your territory, capturing new lands and cities. The passage to the neighboring area is guarded. Win the battle to clear the way. After that, capture the city. Okay, cool. And then we'll probably get to like the first mission of the campaign. Finally. So I think this is just like a tutorial, unless the tutorial goes on past this, but I don't know if I need more past this. We'll probably just learn as we go. Right, you sir, skip. Childhood game, you like magic. Oh, high morale. Oh yeah, we do have the 2 morale ring. I forgot about that. Wait, how did I skip that? Is there a rest of hotkey? Holy damage. Oh, easy. Easy kills, mate. Having the double attack is so much better than, like, max damage, I swear. Played them all from 1. That's... I think I played, like, 6 and 7. Alright, where are we at? Basic Battlecraft would send him towards Paragon. Paragon's pretty cool. When a friendly creature waits, although we need, so we got basic offense already, so maybe we should be actually focusing on Swashbuckler. Because, I'm not going to have enough space otherwise, right? Although I think I had this issue with Songs of Conquest where, like, you can't force it sometimes. Like in this case I have to do advanced scouting because otherwise it's going to fill up a slot that I would otherwise want for something else. Anyway, site readiness is increased by additional 1. This bonus is doubled if the hero knows luck. Okay. Am I going to want to know luck at some point? Can I... wish I could... thing over the tooltip. Plus 10 movement points when the hero starts the day in an area you control. Rain penalties are reduced by 50%. I think we get luck at some point anyway, so we should probably just take that. Well, it looks like the tutorial is giving us more stuff anyway, so I needed to build such a big army. I also have to work. It's not out yet, by the way, so it comes out on the 30th. Yeah, it's not out yet. Just so you are aware. Honestly, I just need to skip to my bows. Shoot this guy. Yeah, this is like an early preview version. Sorry, dude. Let's get some extra griffins, very nice. Extra experience, very nice. Okay. When are we getting the free game codes from your sponsor? I'm not sponsored. I am not sponsored to play this game today. I am playing it out of my own curiosity. And the upgrade on that is what? 30 alchemical dust. Interesting. Smart detection. Why is it good where I'm going? Is it a worthy successor? I mean, I haven't played like the OG games. Like I said, the first Heroes of Might and Magic was like 5 or 6, and it was more of like a 3D experience, right? I really like the isometric. This to me feels like Songs of Conquest because obviously Heroes of Might and Magic came first, but Songs of Conquest is the most recent game like this that I have played. And it's good. I'm enjoying it at the moment. It's very chill. There's one thing that I love about these games, to be honest, is why can I not recruit? I'm really low on gold. I just realised. You sir, where are you going? I should head back over here, maybe. This guy's crazy travel time. She's just collecting troops, which is fine. I think the Griffins cost a bomb. These are all done, so on. So it gives gold, wood, and ore after defeating its guard. Guards inside some objects, be ready to fight. Oh. Easy battle. In addition to the usual battles in the global map, you may come across special guarded objects. Battles with these guards differ to standard battles due to the unique placement of both you and your enemy's troops. In these encounters, your forces may be surrounded by the enemy, or in some cases you have the advantage of surrounding the enemy yourself. In such battles, we'll reward you with valuable prize. Okay, interesting. Oh, so we're surrounded. Okay. Wasn't sure if we were surrounded or the other way around, but fitting all of their units in the middle would have been a bit weird. Right, what are we doing here? Just fly back a little bit. You can just go schmeck someone. Fine by me. Create some space. Good. Good. Cool. Okay, I think expert defense, I guess. We're still not getting the ones we want for Swashbuckler. We have the basic offense, but we need the other ones. Alright, enemy creatures deal -1 damage. Friendly creatures take -10% magic damage. -15% attack to enemy creatures. That seems way better than -1 damage, right? Although... I think this is generally... So, although is it just creatures or is it everything? I don't know. Anyway, onwards we go. 2 light weavers. Loads of cash. These are actually very expensive, these cavalry. Moving before an attack increases damage by 5% per hex. Increased friendly creatures morale by 1. They look cool. They look very cool. So they have charge. Increases speed and initiative of all friendly creatures by 1. Whenever this creature gains a positive effect. They look really cool. I love the art. Build a building. Just get a bank for the extra cash. Right, and I just need to slow this guy. Okay, no I don't. We're just gonna leave him there. What do these do? Increases target friendly creatures attack and defense by 5. Speed and initiative by 1. That's a lot actually. Huh. That is a lot. All new Heroes of Might and Magic games, remaster. It's all new. It's an entirely new game. It's inspired by the old games, right? By the OG Heroes of Might and Magic. But it's its own game, as far as I'm aware. All right. We successfully captured the city.
Bang on.
Enemy hero blocking the way to the next goal. Right, what I do need to do is get my boy then, my fast boy, come over here. stay there doing her thing. So it allows gems, crystals, and mercury to be converted into alchemical dust. Oh. Okay, I do want 30. Yeah. Rashoth. Once per battle, summons a stack of Rashoth in the place of a friendly corpse. They're ranged and flying. That's got an AoE. Oh. New Heroes About Magic? Yeah. Not out yet, but it's coming out on the 30th. And I should be sponsored for this stream. Funny. When a company was searching my neighbor's water pipes and accidentally cut my internet cord recently. Oh, bro. That's pain and suffering right there. Fucking sucks when that happens, because they take ages to fix it as well. Or did have they fixed it already, or are you on like 4G, 5G, whatever? Uses gems daily, that seems pretty useful. Okay, thank you very much. Happened 2 days ago, but they fixed it quickly. Secondary internet. Ah, okay. Yeah, because like when a drunk guy crashed into the pole down the road, it took ages for them to fix that shit. Alright, what am I doing here? Mage Guild for the random. I haven't really been using much magic, to be honest. While exploring a map, you may encounter portals, special objects that instantly transport heroes to another location. Unlike regular movement, where you can see the destination, portals can take you into an unexplored and remote regions of the map. Each portal is always connected to another portal. Sometimes access to a portal is guarded by a neutral squad. Defeat them, and your hero will be able to use the portal. You can return through the same portal without having to fight again. Okay, interesting. Then West is too lazy, it takes ages to fix shit. Yeah, true. True. Is that like, so you can like auto battle, right? Auto play remaining battle. I'm really curious how this is gonna play out. Is it just gonna like get me killed? Is the AI actually good? I was gonna say, like, a battle like this is so easy, I would rather just like auto-resolve it. Anyway, we've got some ranks. The old school, like, sound cues for the picking up stuff is kind of funny. Alright, you, sir, have a job to do. You need to go pick up all this random crap. Capture that, pick that up, pick that up. What's this? Colosseum. Defeat its guard to obtain cavalry. Okay. Right, this one, I'm just gonna go Solar Temple. Is the astrology... I'm guessing that astrology is shared. Let's do astrology. And here, I want the Griffin Rookery. Level 2. Now we can get cool looking griffins. Wish I could check like by like middle mouse button or right clicking on these to bring up the window, like rather than having to do it here. Alright, this creature's attack increases by 10 and initiative by 2. 2 rounds. Counterattacks each time an adjacent enemy attacks a friendly creature. Ooh. Counterattack up to twice. Ignores movement obstacles. Alright, so this is like a defender kind of one. And then this one, counterattack unlimited amount of times. Okay. This is sort of when you just put like right in the middle of the enemy offensively and then they just keep counterattacking. Cool. The only thing I don't like about the upgrades so far is I feel like there's going to be a best option like almost all the time so far. Like the Guardian Griffin is probably like the first example of one where maybe you might take either or want both. But you're probably never going to have enough to make it worth it. That's once per week. I probably should have done that with my other hero. I also missed this, didn't I? Oopsie. There's some wood in there as well. Right. How much does that cost? 9,000 gold? Do I actually want? I kind of want these. Do you want more griffins? How much will these cost to upgrade? Not. Go here. Ta-da! Oh no, not griffins. What will I do? They're gonna kill themselves fighting my boys, I think. Best found my F-35s or more. You mean like Ruckons? Yeah, one shot in those is pretty nice. We're gonna kill these ones, maybe we'll get high morale. Hey, cavalry. Can I go pick them up with the other dude? Lose them. That's fine, I'd rather have the cavalry, because they increase morale even more, right? Variants. Go pick that up and that. Just checking out, missed anything else. A new week, right? So, in theory, we can go back here already. Needs to level up her griffins. I think I'm going over tempo griffins. Only trouble with upgrading them is I'm not going to be able to stack them with the other griffins in the other army. But we will get her to leave now. Come over. I catch up. Let him come closer, we'll bonk him with this. Okay. We're going advanced offense. Friendly creatures range and long range attack plus 15% damage. Friendly creatures plus 2 attack for each point of morale. Is not morale like really high? 4. That's great, that'd be 8 attack. And then we also get +1 from the horses. There's a belt there. Opposing heroes engaged in a special type of battle. Unlike fights scattered against neutral squads, the enemy can use spells. Our army is typically stronger. At the end of the battle, one hero is killed. The victorious hero receives experience as well as all of the artifacts that belongs to the defeated hero. However, your opponent may flee before losing all other units, allowing the hero to be rehired. Huh. Okay, I feel like I'm pretty OP for this battle, honestly. I understand how this one works. So 63% of the damage is 63% of target enemy creatures maximum HP magic damage. Why is that only doing 4 damage? So just because their health is really low. It's the health of each unit. Or I can't use that against undead. Makes sense. And this is basic attacks, so I assume that means that's not ranged attacks, right? That's just melee. I guess I kind of got to be a little bit careful not to get spanked by all of the spanked by the magic. I actually have 60 mana. Oh boy, look at the damage on that. Okay. Can upgrade that, but I don't know if it's worth wasting alchemical dust on. But like +1 stat is actually kind of nice. Right, you need to do that. That. Then you can hurry back here. What am I upgrading now? Solar Temple. We do some lore points. We have loads of lore points. Oh my god, it doesn't tell me at all. Okay. Provides a one-time allotment. Don't want that. Swordsman growth in your city is increased by 4. You gain 2 attack. That's fine, and this is fine. Griffin growth in your city is increased by 2. Gained 5 HP. Morale, please, for sure. Are the laws the same? Okay, yes. I guess it would make sense if it was separate. Archangel Apotheosis. Heck, so cool, dude. They really do. I love the upgrades, they're very cool. Back to buildings anyway. Another bank, please. I think to a certain extent I should start just like rushing through this tutorial now because I'm kind of spending too much time doing this. Phoenix Guard to transform this outpost into a city of your starting faction. Okay. 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 Oh no. Not these things. Skip. Kill. Stop wasting time. Right. Yes, thank you very much for another city. Throw them. Alright, skip. Kill. Increases spell power. Oh, okay. Again, we're not getting the ones that we need for Swashbuckler. Annoying. Okay, removes fog of war within 16 squares of the hero each morning. Shows the exact army composition of any enemies within 33 squares of the enemy. Enemies can't see detailed information about your army. I mean, this would be useful in multiplayer, but we'll go visions. Also just easy, right? Hero must be at least level 8 to learn the spell. Okay, so I've got to like... Right, gotcha. I'm going to level them up and then use Astrology to train them the spell. Whereas normal spells, they just learn automatically. See, the Astrology way is the way that I thought they just got anyway. This. Reveals location of all neutral squads on the global map. Sure. It's not really useful now, but kind of cool. We can double click to see all of the spells. Right. And I assume they need the right... they'll need the right sort of ability in order to pick that up. So at the moment, she has daylight magic. So if we had any high-level daylight magic, I don't think we have. We've got daylight magic tier 2, riposte. So she should have learned riposte. Let's have a quick look. Does that take a turn to do, maybe? We'll leave her there for a turn and see what happens. Anyway, doesn't matter. Let's carry on. Is it released? This is an early access preview. Yeah, it's 12 days till release. Yeah, sorry. Got it so far? Yeah, it's cool. Oh, sure. Reveals borders. Reveals precise number and intentions of all neutral squads. Okay. Alright, let's just go dumpster those. Destroy them. Skip, 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 skip. Kill. Yep, skip, skip, skip. Yep. Yep. Unpredictable but great reward. Is that 10,000 experience? Holy moly. We're gonna get... do we need any of the others? Basic diplomacy. I just realized they're gonna look different, right? I really wish I could just tell which ones were worth picking up. Anyway. Friendly creatures deal +1 damage, minus 15% defense to enemy creatures. Friendly creatures deal 50% damage to summoned enemy creatures. Do firmness. Alright, I gotta remember that that's... so advanced righteousness. I think if I kill these guys, we'll get a level up, so I may as well. I was hoping for good morale though. So using magic. It's kind of a waste of mana, no? I'm just say I've been saving the mana for like a hard fight, but obviously we're playing the tutorial, so it's not coming. Allows heroes to upgrade creatures for gold. Go on. I can upgrade all of them. Cool. Which ones did I want? I think Noble Cavalry's fine there. Cool. The Guild of Six Winds could be really good, like when you just like get an extra hero, that we're just sitting there doing nothing. So anyway, I'm just not gonna bother doing any more stuff for those for the time being. So we have 1 out of 5 on the Swashbuckler now. Faith is good. Knowledge or spell power? You actually need. I can't even remember what knowledge does. Uses the maximum mana. Oh, okay, we'll just take spell power, why not? They're making it like so impossible to lose. Increase attack. Experience. Sure. Alright, city siege is a special type of battle that's triggered when a hero attempts to capture a city that's defended by at least one creature. The type of battle differs due to the increased size of the battlefield and presence of defensive structures. Okay. As an attacker, your goal is to destroy the defensive walls in order to reach the enemy creatures. A catapult can be used to destroy defensive structures. As a defender, your task is to repel enemies' attack, either by forcing them to flee or by defeating them. Any defensive structures that you've built in the city, such as walls, towers, moats, or more, will aid you in defense. Okay, cool. Just put this together. I actually attack the wall with these. I don't think I can, right? I think these can fly over the walls. I want to, if I remember correctly, like flying units can go over. I actually don't know what these do. A flying melee attack. Okay. 20% of damage out into additional HP. Oh, nice. Okay, so they kind of sap HP like lifesteal. This is one where I'd probably want to like actually attack, right? Fire friendly teacher. Yeah, we'll probably do that for sure. I'm gonna hit these. Oh. Well, they can actually go past their max HP. Hero strike for 84 damage. For this. Hey, motherfucker. Absolutely riggedy wrecked. Oh, they just opened the gate. Okay, cool. I didn't realize we could just walk through it if they did that. Okay. That works. Okay, cool. This job done. Just go exit to main menu. Okay, campaign. So demo, no, this is like early access. I'm just about to jump in the campaign. I just ran through the tutorial real quick. I say quick, took me a couple hours. To get re-familiarize myself with everything and see if anything changed. Enter profile name of Vulcan, of course. In campaign. I don't know what was in the demo, if it was just like the first few missions or something.
Should go back before an elf puts an
the
arrow
first
through my
act.
neck.
I have to go.
Wish I could just have some rest and enjoy the view. Hey, Shiny. Wouldn't mind joining you up there. What is this? What is this voice? Someone's here.
Show yourself! Medusi! Douse the flames!
What? How?
Watch out! We can't win if we look at them! Kill the lights!
I can't. Fires refuse to go out. Something's wrong with our torches.
no. It's not just our torches. Something's very wrong with Garner Hills.
Oh no! Everybody's gone
I've been
mad.
informed something's terribly wrong in the village of Garner Hills.
Green Amaltia.
Indeed. That's what my spies have indicated. Or rather, what their silence has. I've lost contact with all of them in that region.
Asper
But
Silvertine.
one informant made it out. Reports strangeness. Says the fires there, they don't burn out. Not even with water. They just keep burning. Endlessly. This demands investigation.
Garner Hills lies beyond our jurisdiction. It falls under the Temple of the Sun's protectorate.
Balthazar, son of Balthazar.
All the more reason to investigate. And perhaps extend our influence.
I'll send a scout. I have just the man. Gunner. Good rider, long distances, no complaints. And young enough not to be spooked by a few cursed flames.
Select difficulty. Normal or challenging. Trouble stirs in the village of Garner Hills. The triumphant spies stationed there have gone silent, and rumor speaks of unending fire that burns without pause. Now, one of their young but promising agents, Gunnar, has been sent to uncover the truth. Stand edge of it, my lord. This be the place. I expected all this to be voiced as well. I liked how it was voiced. I was really hoping that we had a game where everything is voiced. Because my god, I used to play a game called Spellforce, and Spellforce 2 is like probably one of my favorite games because every NPC was voiced. And when I went to Spellforce 3, they didn't do that. And I was just like, what are you doing, sir? Like, it's so like immersion breaking to me when like you have some characters with voices and others without. I don't know if anyone else feels the same way, but that's like how I feel. It's yeah, it's annoying because then you have to start reading it. You know, it's like. I am no lord, just a mere scout commanded to confirm whether the rumors of unstoppable fire in your villages are true. To us simple folk, order your lords and ladies. Makes it easier, don't it? But the rumors are true. There's been a fire burning for days, laying waste to our homes. Tried both water and magic, but that seemed to work. Like, I feel like what they should do is just ask the people in the studio, like the artists and the you know, like the programmers and stuff, to do their own silly voices for each of these characters. It would be so much better than having to like obviously I really don't like it when they use AI voices unless they're like really good, because it can be really like jarring. But you could easily just get like people in the studio. I'm sure they would love it, especially in like cases like this where this dude is like probably a very minor character that you only speak to once. You could just have like some random dev like do the voice for it, surely. They would require more money? Not really. I mean, if they're already employed and you ask them to do it, it's not like... I'm sure a lot of them would love to do it. It'd be really funny. Like, it would be a fun thing to do. It's not just like... I don't know. I like when I think about games development sometimes, it really baffles me like how much bureaucracy gets in the way of good game development. Anyway. Well, that's the same with a lot of things. Gonna be the Fey folk, the elementalists, they should be handy with fire. Necromancers, raiding. Have you had disasters like this before? Don't make assumptions, dude. Had fires, but nothing like this. It's like no common fire, it's cursed. Truth be told, my lord. We're not concerned with how it begun or who's to blame. We just want our homes and our lives back to what they were. Olden just volunteered for voiceovers for all 3 upcoming games. I wouldn't mind doing voiceovers for games if people asked me to. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't know if you know Sherman, but he did the voices for the Dutch in Warner. I don't know if he did it for free, but yeah, he was the voice lines there. I don't imagine he got paid like a lot to do that if he did, but like I would just do it for free. I'm like, I'll do some friggin' voice lines for like the fighter pilots in Warno, so I could just say bang on 500 times. Be cool. I'm afraid if it's been going on already for a while, as you say, there's not much of an actual village to get back. And let's have a look around and see what you find. I think it would be nice if it was more obvious, like where the edge of the map is. Like, I know, like the Fog of War is like kind of like in the minimap you can kind of tell, right, on the bottom left, but just looking at this, yeah, it's like squared off the edge. But when you're like approaching the edge of the map and you're not paying attention to the minimap, you don't know where the edge of the map is. I have to get a voice coach. Oh, I can do all sorts of voices, mate. Just don't do them on stream. Okay. Onwards. Oh, you're moving? Unlimited movement activated. This is in the bedroom. This territory is under lockdown by order of the Governor of Stoneспire. No one enters or leaves. Charming greeting, I got my orders too, straight from the Triumvirate. Here to scout and report on the delightful disaster you got brewing. Like his sarcasm. Orders or not, the Governor's decree stand. This area is closed. Report back. Let's not waste time. You squad out of the way and move on. Both forget this little chat ever happened. Go the path myself. Oh boy. Mate, we're just gonna go in. We're just going in. Dragon stance. Wait. Increases the hero's attack by 2. Okay. Stance. What magic do we have? None. Okay, good start. I guess we're going with attack then. I will just let them come to me, honestly. Probably shouldn't have done that because apparently they just got good morale and just messed me up. Rude. Rip. Over here. Silvertongue spies. What are you doing here? He was complaining that he hadn't heard from you in a while. Typical Caspia. Always impatient. That Templar down the way made sure I couldn't send word. When the fire trouble began, the humans sealed off the village from the north where the fire came from. Before I could slip away, they posted another patrol. Thanks for dealing with it. Speaking of trouble, what happened here? Strange. All fires, torches, ovens, even candles became eternal. Neither water nor spells worked. Chaos erupted, peasants panicked, just grew in the nights, and here we are. So the blaze just spread on its own because it couldn't be extinguished? I can't be certain. It all started so fast. No time to gather proper intelligence. But listen, there are other Alvar agents in the village. Keep your eyes open. They might have found something I haven't. Got to make it back to Alva before Silver Tongue sends a search party or decides I'm expendable. Okay. See you in the Mount Shadows, Minotaur. How did he just give me? He gave me something. Do I have any like map spells? No. Oh. Once per week gives first visiting hero small amount of resources. Thank you very much. Give me some gold. Guess we'll take 2 attack. There was a bridge here, wasn't there? How long has it been gone? I set out to fetch ya. It was still standing, so fresh I'd wager. Spell burnt, just broken. Snap clean, like it's been deliberate. Spy wasn't wrong about temple activity here. We'll need some wood to patch this up. Let's see what's on the other side. Okay. Legendary ring. Friendly creatures take minus 50% counterattack damage. Yo. That. Oh, hell yeah. Mick. It hits the target and all creatures within 2 hexes behind it, dealing minus 50% damage to each. Oh, that's pretty sick. Go on, Heim around me. Do it. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so if I use this... Oh, okay, never mind. I was hoping I could move and then use it, but obviously that's not how it works. I wasted my attack. Derp. Boy, taking damage now. I have to do the stance. That works. Lightning bolt, thick hide, or reduce the duration of positive effects applied to target. Say lightning bolt, I guess. And test some action, will ya? Oh, nice. Okay, they join my army. Will they join my army? You reckon? But patrols lurk everywhere, vigilant and unyielding. Find one of the villages. We discovered a concealed pathway. A secret passage to slip past their main forces unnoticed. Lumber mill sound? Or like the wood sound when we pick it up? Fighting over the hat. I can take the hat for myself. I already have a hat, why do you need another one? Finders keepers are spare, keep it for yourself. Go. What are these things? What's up, Edge? The visuals and the world map are fantastic, just also enough to be nostalgic, but enough not to be pixelated too much. Yeah, exactly. I really like it too. This creature will return to its original position after attacking. Will deal 50% damage. Okay. I was hoping we'd get high morale. Yeah, that is so cool though. Actually badass. What are these? Grolls. Jump. Jumps to a hex within 4 hex radius and deals basic damage to all adjacent enemies. Deals 150% of basic damage. Which damages targets, stunning the next round. That's a 3 cost, that's a 2 cost. I won't be able to do either of those yet. Cool. Yeah, this is the new Magic, game. Do this again. This will zap this boy. I don't know what the last Heroes of Might and Magic game was. When did the last one come out? Use 2 targets for this attack. Defensive melee attack. We can do this again. Better thing to do. Boots. Where's the portal taking us? There. Yeah. Morale until the end of the week. We didn't do the abandoned mansion. Maybe I can do that at some point. Last one was 2014. So can I make it so that the audio doesn't? Because they'll tab a lot to like do stream stuff. Let's just skip with these. Go through. Can do like this. That's cool. That's very cool. I like that. Can I choose the stance for every unit individually, or is that... What's happening there? Move forward a little bit. If we get high morale, we'll keep going. Banking them. For bonk. I do actually like how much you can zoom in here, it's pretty nice. So again. US, exciting stuff, since you can get map AP as well. Storm Tracer streams. Yeah, the Storm Tracers are fucking crazy, bro. Like, they really are. Like, I'd have the balls to do that, if I'm honest. I would say I'm generally, like, not going to put myself in a situation where I'm likely to die. You know, I did a bungee jump once, and I was like, it was weird because I didn't get as much of a thrill from it as I thought I would. And it was like, from that point onwards, I was like, I really don't need to do things like skydiving or base jumping or, you know, these silly activities, because I don't really get a thrill out of it. Like, I did the 3rd highest bungee jump in the world at the time. and I was just like, it was like really kind of underwhelming. and from that point onwards, I was a bit like, do I really need to do this? Like, do I really need to do stupid activities to make myself feel better? Not really. There's 100 other things that I like doing more. Like playing games. Or spending time with my girlfriend. Or, you know, it's like... it's like simple things that I enjoy way more than doing that. I understand why some people do it, because it is like a real adrenaline junkie kind of thing, but it just really doesn't affect me. What is this? The ground is burning. It's like it's alive. Not that I recall, no. Fascinating, if not dreadful. Girlfriend. Rude. Increases each visiting hero's spell power by 1. What's that sound? Lucast jumps onto a chosen corpse and devours it. Oh, that's fucking gross. It's like a dude with a friggin' like yeah, it's like a parasite, isn't it? What the fuck is that, bro? That's a crazy one. That's like sick. I love how you can zoom in on the portraits as well. It's honestly, this is crazy design, dude. Hell yeah. Higher the target steer, the more damage it deals. Oh wow. Okay, that's an attack. It's long attack. Whitewater rafting. And that's only because it's a group activity. Nah. I'm just not a big fan of being in water, like in general. Daylight spells. So heal. Extra 20% damage to basic attacks. Target enemy creature loses. Blessing's nice. He did way more damage than I thought I would. What time to wait? These guys are very cool. I love the teleport they do. Mighty horns of my grandpa. What on earth was it? My chance is grace we are now. I really don't know ourselves. I was ready to feel the warm embrace of the sun, but you saved us. After my house was reduced to ash, I have little left. Here, take the coin. My grandmother swore. She got it from Arena herself. Seemed very lucky. I can. What happens if you refuse it? Do I just not get it? Refuse. Is it gonna like give me something else? So friendly creatures have a chance to take an additional turn, increased by 1% for each point of morale. Bonus is doubled if there's battlecraft. Attack, defense, spell power, and sight radius increased by 2 in an area you do not control. Enemy morale is reduced by 1. I feel like that's pretty good actually. Okay, did I take that? Alright, what have I got to do? Go this way. We need to go to the bridge, of course. I'm just gonna... Oh. What's I need, like, flying to get up here? Bonk. $1,500 gold. Alright, let's go to the objective. $30 wood removed. Identify yourself. Gunnar, son of Gunnar. Anything here that concerns Alvarin spies. Garner Hills require answers to the Temple of the Sun. Stay out of it. He did break it. Convenient. We're no spies, Captain. The land, free nations. Every power has the right to know what threatens the continent. No threat, at least we're still figuring that out. Until then, no one enters or leaves the village. That's final. I have special permission. Here's my special permission. I have it in my purse. Just, you know how to grease the wheels. Do I pay him? Oh. Increases luck by 3. 5,000 gold for the monastery. I'm gonna get that anytime soon. Immediately generate 1 focus charge. That's nice. If we have units that can use them. I like that. Finding your grandfather in the high north, transporting a boat. There was timber downstream, exiting. So finishing college, whole class made journey downstream in canoe. That's cool. I've done some like that's annoying. Having the spell that gave me extra initiative would have been great here. Alright, I kinda wanna split this. Or do I? Maybe I just want to go full attack. I can probably just find the bolt layers to death. Defense. Didn't take as much damage. With any luck, we'll get morale. High morale. There it is. Now, this is an early access version by Forge of what's coming out on the 30th. Do I want to go further forwards? Maybe Pirate and Windrose? Yeah, I saw Windrose. It looked interesting. Not really my kind of game usually. It might be something that I'd play with like Lycus and the boys, you know, but yeah, I don't know. Not usually my cup of tea otherwise. Nice. Big crit. Yeah, I did enjoy Valheim. The only trouble with Valheim is I felt like like the expansions they did were like really boring. And grinding, yeah. Both. If I do the fighting style alternative attack, I can hit both of these, but it only takes like 2. You're only doing minus 50% damage for each. Probably not worth it. We give up because it is boring. As simple as that, really. Probably should have skipped that turn so we didn't lose a mind at all. My bad. Morale. Friendly creatures gain 1 initiative. Hero gains chance to instantly reset the cooldown of Heroic Strike whenever they use it. Whenever a friendly creature gains a turn from a positive morale effect, all friendly creatures' morale increases 1. Ooh, yeah, nice. It's 1 enemy luck. Sweet experience. Is he capped on experience? I thought we're capped on experience. Spare. A friendly creature gains 2 attack and defense. And I like that. Do I care about this? Probably not, right? Song. Are you gonna go crazy or something? Going on here then. Air is filled with an oddly comfortable but somehow hypnotizing mixture of buzzing and whispering. It's difficult to understand whether the creature is trying to communicate with you or the noise is simply produced by its wings cutting through the air. The firing insect is not the only one. I wonder if these creatures are the cause of the fire or they're simply attracted to it. Perhaps we should try and capture it and study it farther in Alva. Let me approach it. As soon as you try approaching the creature, it lets out an intimidating, furious screech reminiscent of tearing a piece of fabric. A sound that seems to rip through the air, as if reality itself is being shredded. If it wants a fight, it's a fight it'll get. Catch that, bitch. Start of the battle. For each unique hive creature in the army, this creature's defense increases by 1. On death, this creature generates 2 focus points. Okay, this is probably the last thing we want to kill. Hornets can't use focus points though. Neither can parasites. I mean, we kill the locust and then kill that, to be honest. Oh boy. That has some serious range. I think lightning bolting is fine. really not going to do much damage with those, though. Gonna use these to engage the other guys. Definitely need to target these guys. Trouble is, if I don't kill the locust fast, then they're gonna harvest. I might harvest anyway, actually, because I've done enough damage. Well, heroic strike them. We can kill these. Buff them so they can smack them. One shot for sure. Archer, thanks for the follow, dude. And to Band as well. Welcome, guys. That was not something I expected to find here. I got the achievement for ensuring at least one Minotaur survives. Anyway, I have to report these insects to the Traveler immediately. Huzzah!
Let me summarize then. Eternal flames, aggressive Templars, and...
Sentient insects. Or
Now he's voiced.
at least highly unusual ones.
What?
I couldn't capture any. But they're no ordinary bugs. They're burning too.
Noted. Thank you for your report. You are dismissed.
Now then, what do we make of all this?
Troubling. Magical flames. Are one thing, but fully inextinguishable? In a backwater village where maybe a fifth of the population can even read? This warrants concern.
We need input from the druids of Murmur Woods. Either their elementalists are responsible, or they may know who is.
We had an outpost in that region once. The elf agents stationed there were obsessed with reporting unusual magical activity every time a fae sneezed. It became insufferable, so I temporarily shut it down. Now, it may be prudent to reopen those inquiries.
Now then, what do we make of all this?
The most straightforward path is to address the Temple of the Sun first. They've already stationed knights there. Surely they've been filing reports, or at least keeping records. Besides, they're already entangled in a separate conflict with the necromancers.
Aiding the humans could strengthen our diplomatic ties with them.
Or, hear me out, we could offer our help to the necromancers and see what the guild knows. Templars are zealous and quick to label anything a heresy, but the guild is far more methodical. They might have insight into this fiery insect phenomenon, something the temple wouldn't.
If we assist the guild, the temple won't share any information with us afterwards.
And the same goes for siding with the temple. But imagine this. The necromancers owe us a favor. And let's not forget, their influence is growing rapidly.
No, I'm a big fan of like a dragon leader. Again, going back to Spellforce. There's a dragon called and pretty fucking cool, dude. Like the leader of the Shaikan. Let me see if I can find a photo. There we go. Look at this guy. Hell yeah. This is like your character down here. Head's in the way. This is your character down here, and this is your fucking big dragon boy. Very cool. Love a good dragon leader.
So, if we look at our options, we could try to contact the elementalists of Murmur Woods, and beyond that, pursue information from either the temple or the necromancers, both of whom are currently busy tearing each other apart.
This calls for careful deliberation.
Does it? I already know who I'm siding with. I'm siding with the freaking necromancers. Wait, so Into the Woods, never-ending conflict. We've done that one. Okay, so this is where we choose the sides, and this is the one with the elementalists. Right, let's do these choosing sides, I guess. When the allies for some Sunspear were present in the village, as expected, given it falls under their jurisdiction, visiting the Templars and asking around may be useful clues. However, Sunspire is once again entangled in conflict with necromancers who might hold insight into unfolding events. Choosing which side to support will prove crucial, not only for the investigation, but for political balance of Alvar in the days to come. Propose an alliance to the necromancers, and they may reveal Lord Galthran's location. Alright. See if we can zip through this mission. Do you want to know more about this inextinguishable fire? Hardly my area of expertise. I am more of a warrior than a scholar. However, my commander, Lord Galthran, should be knowledgeable enough to assist you if you help us in return. You see, the Templars are meddling in our affairs again. Can we rely on them to show the way out? They seem to be lost. The Temple is meddling in your affairs, and you think it's wise of Alvar to join forces with the Necromancers Guild and interfere with the Dust Treaty in response. Sounds like the beginning of a much larger war to me. Now spare me the pretense. You made your decision long before coming here. And who said anything about the Guild? Lord Galthran does not consider himself part of that group. If he doesn't, why should I? Secondly, we have heard whispers of a scout recruiting soldiers on our land. Hardly usual behaviour for the Temple's subjects. She was muttering some nonsense similar to yours. Unstoppable fire, someone abducted, and the like. So assist us, we will not hinder your little search party trampling our grass. Might be mad, but it might be worth investigating. You can count on us. Yes, you can, good sir. Okay, so we have like an undead city. Oh, cool. Pretty sick. Well, that if you do feedback in case they're not having voice for a while with a bug. I think it's just like on the campaign it's got voice, and in the mission it doesn't. Yeah, from what it seems. We will recruit all of those. Thank you. Right. I've got to learn more. Bank is banned. Banned. How dare you have a bank? Undead Transformer. Allows sacrificing of any creatures to turn them into undead units of the same tier. Okay. Kinda cool. Allows recruitment of wraiths and phantasms. Unlocks... oh, that's the spells. Should probably get some spells, to be honest. What spells did we get? Fatal Decay. Target enemy creature cannot restore HP. I like Enlarged Shadow, it's fine. Extra Initiative's always nice. Lightning Bolt's good. Actually got pretty good with the skills though. Good, for sure. Alright, skeleton warrior, skeleton archer. So skeletons upgrade to skeleton archers. That's good to know. So white wraith forces the target enemy creature to move to a random free hex, if possible. Hex curse, okay. Undead pet. Barghest. Creature adds 25% amount of units temporarily to its stack. Okay. Reduces target defense by 1 with each strike. Whenever a friendly creature dies, this creature gains +3 defense till the end of the battle. Okay. Armored Hound. Grave Robber. Dig up bones. Summon skeletons on an adjacent hex. Long reach attacks poison the target. Summons whites. Kennel Master. Summon undead pets. Marks an enemy that takes maximum damage. That's cool. Lich. Rewind death, restores HP. This can revive fallen units. Pestilent Lich. Deals damage to the target all around it. Triggers all effects applied on the target instantly using full remaining duration. Okay, so it's like if there's poison on them, I guess it like instantly activates all the poison. Sanguine. So that's got an upgraded rewind. Increased amount of XP gained by the hero. Huh. Having at least one Sanguine Lich in your army is a definite. Double Strike, Deadly Presence, reduces all enemy morale by 1. Avatar of War. These models look sick. They really do. That reduces target's attack. And then this one increases attack when something dies. The Vampire. Vampire Lord. Basically got lifesteal. Enemies do not counterattack. One's got blood transfusion. Connects
Bang
enemy
on.
to target friendly creature. Friendly creature restores 100% of damage dealt as HP. Voot, thanks very much for the Prime, dude. Appreciate it. Corpse Explosion. Very, very cool. We can also get upgraded Minotaurs. That's pretty sick. Look at those. Minotaur Lord. Minotaur Vanguard. Honestly, they just look freaking badass. You like you. Alrighty, yeah, all of the units just look so cool. We gotta go there. Let's go have a look around. XP! Yeah, I think I capped out on XP in the previous mission, so I probably wasted some chests. But I don't think the money carries over regardless, so it's probably best if I just like cap XP on every mission anyway. It looks like the XP on the hero level carries over at least. Oof. Fine, good sir. Could have done a natural calm, I suppose. I wonder if there's any like post-battle effects. Now I think about it. Like, in a sense where we might get some extra skeletons or something after the battle. I feel like with the skellies, like just making them into archers is the way forwards. These don't do as much damage as I thought they would. Yep. Yes. Ooh, is that a lucky strike? That would seem like a lot of damage. Oh, that dead. I feel like having a tavern like already would be good. Are we banned from having a tavern? Okay. I can't get the much upgraded stuff. Let's get this upgraded because I really want to like be able to upgrade the skeletons. think they're like the base skeletons are trash, right? So being able to upgrade them to something useful is nice. I have the feeling that we're gonna have a little bit of an issue with this fight. Might take quite a lot of damage. We're just gonna like, focus on taking down each stack one by one. Only got enough mana for one spell. I'm just gonna blessing one of my doors. Or doggos, an inch spanked. I don't have any mana left, do I? It's good. Perfect. Very well. I will have to come back to that. I need to go get some more troops. I've got some grave robbers as well. We'll just stay here. Maybe. Well, actually, I guess I can kind of grab it when I get back. I don't need to stay there for now. 48 whites there. We don't need that many, do we? Some of them. Not the enemy hero. He's coming. Right. Interesting. In Lord Edgar's name, reveal yourself. Gunnar, son of Gunnar. My scouting group came here on behalf of the Triumvirate and Necromancer's request. Tell me, why did you ransack the villages in their lands? They got to you too. Don't trust their lies. Their words are poison, and they trample over all of the Dusk Treaty. Turn back now or face the Sun's wrath. I see it differently. To them, you struck first. Surely this can be resolved without bloodshed. Take me to your lord. The Darklings must fall. Any who stand with them are enemies. Aren't I kind of fucked in this battle? I think I'm kind of fucked. Like, bruh, what is this? Like, even there's this 37 stack of like sharpshooter boys or marksmans. They have like the maximum damage or all range thing. It's crazy. I was just about to go get more troops as well. I just bought those banshees for 3,000 gold and they got shot and they got killed in one shot. Oh dear. My Minotaurs are about the same as Griffins. Boy, in terms of like power, I mean. I wonder what happens if we lose. It might just be like one of those things. Buff him up, give that Griffin a big schmick. Oh, ow. I didn't expect to take that much retaliation damage. But whatever. Speed this up, shall we? Who's everybody? Fuck, man. Actually, I probably should use the heroic strike on the... Yeah. 66 swordsmen. Holy range. I'm so dead. Well, at least that finished quickly. Hey, there's a second mission, bro. Really? What? Did I just like maybe I just triggered that or something, or maybe it was like. That's crazy, man. Because you can't like make a second hero. What? There was no way. Right. Let's do the same thing. Maybe I'm just taking too much experience, right, and not enough gold. It also might be the case that I'm fighting battles that I shouldn't be. Now we should be like taking gold in these options. And then when they like run, we gotta let them run, and then we just take this for free. It looks like we just need the gold. Checking dragons, man, it felt like it. It felt like it. We should have done a nice shadow before that. The lightning bolt isn't a very strong spell. What spells do these have? I don't know if my people have. No, they don't have any spells I can use. It's just a large shadow on them. I think upgrades for undead is probably super important for the power. But usually with undead, they have ways to get larger armies quicker. Let me wait with them. I was really hoping they wouldn't get attacked so we didn't lose them, but I did anyway. I actually meant to attack with this. Sure. One thing I think I don't like about these games sometimes is like there being no zone of control. It's always a bit weird. My enemies just like walk past your units. I always found that strange. I should be building buildings, oops. It's fine. I just want to get the upgrade there. Lethal battle. Okay, I'll do that. Build econ in the town if it's available. I don't think we can upgrade the... So the Eternal Visage would be the one that we would upgrade usually. And it's currently banned. Marketplace allows me to trade resources. But that's about it otherwise. I'm going to do the Quiet Pavilion. I think the idea is to actually have an army strong enough to defeat those guys. I know it probably triggers after the first week. Usually how it works. Yeah, 3,000 gold for 90 skeletons. actually kind of like the doggos. Doggos are good. Oh, no. Oh. How to get early access on Steam? This is just press release version of the game. Interesting. So you won't be able to get access until it releases on the 30th, I think. Alright, let's just end the day. And we'll sit as a garrison. Can I not upgrade these? Oh, I can. 165 archers in the same stack? Upgrades are actually cheap, dude. That adds a damage over time. That just does like... This has 40% lifesteal. This one does damage over time. I actually kind of like the lifesteal. I think that could be pretty sick. And then I don't have enough to upgrade all of these. Upgrade some of them. Split the stack. I think the bar guest is nice. Unavailable. Oh, did I not build that building? Oh, I don't have the upgraded kennel. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. Right, you two can stack up. I'm gonna probably split the bows. I want to split them as well. Did I not capture that? Yeah, so it's like on the weekend that... Leave the city. Yeah, the week ending is what makes the army come, so you have to be ready for that. There was no way that I would have known that otherwise. It's crazy. So this army's like pretty stacked otherwise. Well, at least we have archers now, so that's nice. I'm just gonna head straight towards them because I want to just like get that army done. Reviewers, a shame. I had hope for diplomacy. Yeah. We'll just go through it like we did before. Take me to your lord. Rude. Oof. Ooh. Oof. Alright. Chill out. Fuck. That's some damage. These things are actually like way weaker than I thought they were. I guess it's just like so many griffins, man. But I guess a best tier 3 unit, they sync amazingly with defensive buff, spells and liches. Unfortunately, we don't have access to leeches in this campaign mission. I wasn't aware. Wanna wait. Probably wait with you as well. Oh, don't do that, bro. It did no damage. What the fuck? I mean, please counterattack up to twice. So we'll counterattack the second time, I'll probably kill my Minotaurs. But I mean, there's not really any other choice for him. Like, I can walk this way and just die, or I can actually get some damage in. So I guess we might as well get some damage in. Because the swords would have killed him anyway. It would have been nice to get Vargas. Oh, what? You just hide around me? Oh no. Not me archers. I think I'll lose this again. I guess the idea is that maybe you're not supposed to attack him. It's like, am I doing it the hard way? Am I supposed to say, like, be nice? Dead again. This is sickening. And those knights have a lot of health. Man, I've almost killed those, so that's nice. Unlucky strike. Oh, is RNG gonna help us out here? Yeah. Pain, because he's standing right in my way. I think I just heroic strike them. You heroic strike these. Gonna get my boy Minotaur to go schmeck them. On home around me. Blizz. Oh. Kill that griffin. You, sir, are locked in melee. We'll try our best. Well, we might do this. It's gonna be like we're gonna lose basically everyone. Well, this stack is kind of nasty. $56 damage would kill that. We take out the horse. And we're going to start whittling down these boys, or we could go and run and try and kill the crossbows, which we might have to do first. They're dead, so it's like whatever. We really don't do that much damage. I can lightning bolt. It's like the only thing I can do. Oh wow. What? The melee attack did so much damage there. These aren't are these upgraded? No, they're just like normal crossbows. Oh no, it seems pretty wild to me. We're so dead. There's no chance. Maybe I'm debuffed or something, I don't know. They're definitely buffed. That is crazy attack defense. Wait, this crossbowman has 12 attack. Rip. It's over again. Well, it's probably just in time anyway. Unfortunately, I've run out of time to stream today anyway. Oh my gosh. I must be terrible at this game. It's crazy. It might be the case that I'm supposed to do the other mission first. Because there's 2 missions, but... The other thing, of course, is like being nice to the person. I kind of like that there is other options. But alas. That's kind of crazy. Like, I usually think I'm that bad at games. But go get past the second mission, apparently. Alright, well. Might come back to this another time. We'll see. I just wanted to like have a look on stream and see what people think of it, and judge if we're gonna jump into it again, because you can like do custom games, which is interesting. So this is more like just like a skirmish thing that you can play versus AI or something like that. I think this would be more fun in multiplayer to do something like that, to be honest. What I might do, now I think about it, is I might be able to get a few boys together to do like a multiplayer game. That'd be really fun. I think you can also do a custom campaign when the game comes out. So that's going to be interesting. But yeah. I'm looking forward to playing more of it. Honestly, I do really enjoy these kinds of games, or at least I have enjoyed these games. So, like I said, I tried Songs of Conquest and I really liked that one, and we played that with the Australian lads, and I might try and do this one as well. But yeah, thank you guys very much for joining me. Hopefully you've all enjoyed the stream. Thank you to the patrons, thanks so much to YouTube members. Thank you, Voot, of course, for the 17-month Prime. Thank you, Grim Guy, for the gifted sub. And welcome to new follows. If you aren't in the stream, do make sure to follow. I'll be back tomorrow for the Broken Arrow stream. So that will be at 8 PM BST. I think that's... It was Broken Arrow? Yeah, Broken Arrow tomorrow, 8 PM. BST. The schedule on my Discord is now set to like everybody's local time. So there we go. Sunday will be Eve. no, Sunday's not Eve. I have started playing Eve again, but no, it's not Eve. Alrighty. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you all tomorrow. If you enjoyed it, so to look into Heroes of Might and Magic. See you later. Have a good night, guys. Catch you later.